Hey friends, today's video I'm going to be showing you how to do sell similar on Poshmark, no, on eBay. I'm going to show you how to do sell similar on eBay the fastest, most efficient way possible to also make sure that it is accurately going through and you are not missing any of your listings. If you're wondering what sell similar is, this is ending your item and starting it fresh. I'll link a video up here that goes a little bit more in depth into this strategy and how to tell if it is working for you, what data you need to be looking at, and kind of what exactly it's doing for the algorithm. But in today's video, we're strictly looking at how to do it in the most efficient way possible. So we're on our eBay. We are up in My Seller Hub, and you go to listings and then you go to active. If you scroll down here, your promoted listings, it depends on if you promote your listings or you don't. All of my items are promoted except for these last 4 that I just listed and haven't set to promoted yet. But all of my listings are promoted. So you want to click on all of your listings. And then if you scroll down, now this is going to be a little slower because I'm recording it, so do bear with me, but I want to really show you this. So if you come over here, you have all of these categories, excuse me, you have all of these columns. If you scroll over on mine, yours may look a little different because you can customize this. You're going to have a start date. Now, if you don't have a start date, you can come to customize table. I'm not going to click on it because it's going to be slow, but if you go to customize table, you can select which metrics that you want to see and put your start date in here. And then if you click on it, it's going to order it in the oldest to the newest. So for sell similar, you want to be ending your oldest inventory and then making it new items. Now, one of the quickest ways to do this to make sure that you are not having old items or that you're not missing any items and you're not going through and clicking all of them. If you click up here, it clicks all of the items on the page. So depending on how many items that you want, I do 50 a day, 5 days a week. On the weekdays, I take the weekends off because I like to spend time with my family. But depending on how many you do, it's best to do it in increments of either 25, 50, 100, or 200, because you can just click at the very top, and I'll show you in a minute. You can just click at the very top and it clicks all of them. So you're not having to go in and click one by one. And I'm going to tell you, I decided to do 50 because I did the calculation based off of how much inventory that I have. I want my store to be fresh for 2 months, right? Like my oldest inventory, I don't want to be more than 2 months old. So I took all of my listings, divided it by, you could divide it by 30 if you're going to do it every single day. I divided it by 20 because on average there's 4 weeks in a month times 5 days a week is divided by 20, and that gives me about times 2 months, right? And then that gives me roughly around 50 items so that my store is completely new inventory. Nothing is older than 2 months old. So that's where I got the number 50 from. If you come up here and you click on this, I am going to do this today. I actually have not done sell similar today, so I'm going to do this with you guys. So you click on this and you can see that it's selected. 50 are selected. And what I like to do is to write down my promoted listing. So I have 2, 3, 8, 4, because I want to make sure that this number is the same when I come back after I do all of this. So after you've selected all, I'm doing 50, pick whichever quantity you want. If you have a really big store, you may want to do, increments of 100. I would be cautious in going up to 200 because if there are issues, that's a lot of listings to have to figure out which one's missing, right? End listings. So this is going to completely end all of my listings. What I like to do is kind of breeze through this and make sure that I know. Typically, I make sure to look at the one at the top. I look at the one at the bottom. Oftentimes I will take my camera and just video record it to make sure that I know all of the items that I have ended. So then once I end these items, and like I said, it's going to take just a quick minute in here, friends, because it's slower because I am recording. But once I've ended them, if you go to ended, oftentimes it takes you to unsold. You can see here as well, the results for ended are also in the same increments. So I don't have to remember the items that I had ended. I can go into the increments, do 50 as well. What I like to do again is to scroll through here, make sure that this looks the same. You can also look at the end date and time. Every once in a while, if you get a sale or a cancellation during the time period that you're doing this, it's going to show up here. So I highly recommend ending your items, selling similar, and doing it all in one swoop. Don't end your items and then come back in an hour and sell similar, because you may get some items that you don't necessarily want to list again here. So I'm just going to scroll through, make sure that these look like all the items that I did. The timestamp's the same, right? I ended them all at the exact same time. If I had a different timestamp in here, I'm not going to show you, but if I like went to 100, you'd be able to see that they're different, right? So these are all of the items that I want to sell similar, right? Sell similar is making it a completely new item. It's different than relisting. eBay automatically is going to relist for you. You don't have to do this process. You can if you want for other reasons. You can. Like I said, I'm going to link the video up above on why this strategy is helpful. And then you click sell similar. It's going to take you to the similar to like your bulk edit. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to do it for time, but oftentimes I will go through, because these are older items that haven't sold. I'll go through and make sure that this is accurate. I'll go through and make sure my price is good. If I need to change categories, I'll make some edits in here if I need to. And then what I like to do is go through, I like to bulk edit everything to my current promoted listings, just to make sure that everything is up to date and exactly where I need to be. So if you guys want to know the purpose of promoted listings and why I'm doing what I'm doing, I'll link a video up above. But I'm currently, we'll see how it goes. I'm currently doing ad rate cap at 15, trending plus 10. And then I do have a campaign going for this. The reason you do campaigns is so that you can look at the data and make sure and see how it's going for you. Like I said, lots of videos I'll link up above on how to do that. And then we're going to submit all 50, right? And then this is going to take a minute, so I'm not going to make you watch that. When you are done with this, make sure to go back and check. I had 2,384 items before I did this process. Make sure that I now have the same amount. If you guys like this video, YouTube thinks you'd also like this video. I'll link a playlist down here of eBay playlists, and then make sure to hit that subscribe button. Consider joining my memberships to support more content like this.